Hello everyone. I bought these chips about a couple of days, but 2 days ago, right? Now, these are, as you can see, they're party pack, Doritos, cheese supreme. Now, I've just opened them, I just opened them last night, right? And I'm having some, and what's going on? It's not my fingers. So, but I thought, oh, maybe. At first, I thought, no, it's fine. Just had them just a few minutes ago, and I thought there's something odd with these chips. I don't know if it's happening with other chips as well. Where now, see, at the moment, clean, right? Now I put my hand in, rub it around, right? Right, I'm doing it out, right? Now, of course, these have to have cheese supreme stuff on it, right? Now, look at my fingers. Now, very light. Right? Very light. So what I want to know is, what are these companies doing to these chips? Seriously. I know all this, other people buy chips, right? They get home, might have to get a drink, sit down, maybe watch a movie or show or something, and they got their chips, get out their chips, open up, and start eating their chips and having their drink. But the thing is, see that there? There's supposed to be more of this cheese stuff on your fingers. Now, I want to know what the bloody hell's going on with these chips. Because the thing is, if they're changing certain things, or making out that they're supposed to look like that, when they look like that, right? Now, I want to know what's going on. Like, if I have a taste. No. The taste of these, it's not, it's just a little bit of the cheese, right? The supreme. A little bit of it. Rest of it is plain. So I want to know what is going on with these chips, because it seems that the chips aren't what they used to be. Same goes with the lollies. Lollies don't seem to be as what they used to be. Remember years ago, you go to the milk bar, you used to be able to get 20 cents with a bag of lollies, right? And you'd enjoy them, right? Well, of course, I remember you have to brush your teeth, sort of thing, right? Same with nowadays. But there seems to be a slight difference in taste with the lollies today, right? Don't know if anyone else has noticed that. And I don't know if it's happening with the biscuits as well. Same goes with the meat. I've seen a video of artificial meat that's fake. Now the mince seems to be different in the supermarket than it is in the butcher. Huh? Now, of course, someone might say, oh yes, of course it's going to be a slight difference in that with the mince. But the thing is, I'm a bit pissed off with the fact that these chips don't taste how they used to taste, how they used to be. Seriously. Even with the small packet. Yeah. Cheers, take some chips out, put it in your mouth. And your fingers would be covered in orange stuff, right? That's on the chips. And they would taste cheese, you know, the supreme stuff. They taste like. But that tastes as though it's got a little bit of cheese on it. Practically the whole bag. And the rest of the chip tastes plain. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. The difference in taste. Now I know that, okay, some people eat chips and other people don't. Fair enough. But the point is, these supermarkets are going, and places are going to sell chips, lollies, biscuits, all that. They have to taste what it says on the packet. Now, of course, with Tim Tams, they, you know, I've had a packet of Tim Tams the other day, and it just tastes like, you know. But these chips, what have they done to them? Now, as I said, I don't know if anyone else has noticed the difference in taste. Because, you know, when you have a party, you got to get some munch, you get chips and that. You get a packet of a party pack, Doritos. And people put it in a bowl, people go and have it, and they've got the orange stuff on their fingers. Now, not much of it on my fingers, is it? So I think what they're doing, and I say this is what they're doing, is making sure that they that they only have just a small amount on chips, and then they send them out. I'm very pissed off about this business with chips. Now, of course, people might someone might say, "Oh, you know, they're just chips." But the point is, when you buy a packet of chips, you want to be able to enjoy those chips. The taste. They don't taste right. And what's the business with the shrinking the products? Ever notice that when you, say McDonald's, for example. Now, I know some people go to McDonald's and other people don't. But the point is, have you noticed that the burgers, all the burgers, shrink? Even the products in the supermarket shrink. Right? They're all small. And as I said with McDonald's, you go to buy a burger and it's smaller than it is and they charge more. Now, I've seen people on the net, ones in America, and their food in McDonald's is a normal size. even the chips. And yet in this country, McDonald's, for example, rip people off with the price. Seriously. You see, there's no need to put things up, to put the prices up. Seriously. You hear this business of this rubbish about cost of living. There's no such thing as cost of living. The only reason why that these prices go up and up and up is you've got this CEO female who couldn't give a tinker's toss about customers. She just keeps putting the prices up while she sits on her ass in her office waiting for a big load of cash to come in, right? And this is the same thing with McDonald's. The big bosses sits on their backsides and waits for a big load of cash. Oh yes, well, that's a good day. We did nothing. Didn't work hard. As there's people that work hard to make a living. These prices just keep going up and up and up and up and up. So you've got this CEO female who seems to, as I said, couldn't give a tinker's toss about customers. She just keeps having the prices up and up. Why? Why keep putting the prices up? It's ridiculous. Put the prices down. Sell things for less, you make more money. But you don't make more money if you keep putting the prices up, because sooner or later they're going to go bankrupt. And the thing is, it has to stop. It's got to stop. Because there's no need to keep putting prices up and up and up. Seriously. Put the prices down. But of course, no. I don't see that happening. Because a certain person who's the Prime Minister of Australia, who has wasted billions of dollars on rubbish, popping overseas, making out that it's going on important trips, and they're just holidays, wasting taxpayers' money, getting let's say a $600,000 pay rise, when supposed to be more concerned about this country, instead popping off overseas, going to a country that he's been to more than once. Seriously. You know, it's got to stop. No more, no more of this business of prices going up and up and up. No more of the products shrinking. And also, no more of this business of certain foods not tasting right. They don't taste right at all, those Dorito chips. Or you can taste a little bit of the cheese supreme and the rest is like plain. So enough is enough. You know, I don't know whether anyone else is fed up with this, but it's got to stop. Can't keep putting prices up and up and have everyone go to the supermarkets trying to work out what meals to put on the table. You know, it is ridiculous. Now the thing is, I was promised, but I know that wouldn't really happen. But if I was Prime Minister, I'd start helping this country as a Prime Minister's supposed to do. That is their job, to look after their own country. Not worrying about other countries. Not worrying about, sending billions of dollars to other countries. Not popping off on making out their important trips and they're just little holidays. Going to one place more than once. No more of that either. All Prime Ministers, even President, have to be more concerned about their own country. Every Prime Minister and the President worry about their own country, helping the people in those countries. But you've got certain Prime Ministers that seem to worry more about other countries than their own. Don't you think it's about time that they started being more concerned about their own country and help the right people, instead of helping the ones that go to a country to make a better life, and the next minute try to take it over? And of course that's happening now. Now the thing is, that is happening not only in this country, but it's happening in a few other countries. And that needs to stop as well. So instead of our Prime Minister popping off overseas to one particular country more than once, start thinking more of this country more, and then instead of popping off overseas. Because this country needs help. Other countries need help as well from their own Prime Ministers. Not worrying about other certain countries when they need to worry about their own country. So anyway, that's my little talk about those chips and how it's about time things changed and started getting a lot better for this country, instead of it being flushed down the toilets by a certain person that got in again in the election. Enough is enough. Need to help this country, not flush it down the toilet, as it seems to be happening in other certain countries as well. So anyway, I'm going to go now. Take care. Bye now.